Are you still stuck at the planning the 2026 goals? If so, stick around. I'm going to share one of my favourite techniques to get past the planning stage and get into the doing the do stage. Hello ramblers of the world, I'm Chris, the Mindset Wingman, and thank you for joining me today on another mindful ramble where we talk all things a mindset reset and how it aligns to our journey through life as we try to achieve our business or personal goals. And as always, if you could please subscribe, like, comment and share, I would be incredibly grateful. Every journey has a story. Let's go! So before we move on to the subject of today's ramble, I just wanted to share my thanks to you all for subscribing to my channel, for liking and for the comments. I am incredibly grateful. It's been a great first 6 months or so of 2025 where I've really got into this YouTube videos, my YouTube channel, and I'm going to continue getting bigger and better in 2026. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, as I say, please do so. It's going to be a fun journey this year. And if you'd like to support me even more, please buy me a coffee. I'd be incredibly grateful. The link will be in my bio or in the description for this video and probably coming along the screen as we talk right now. So January is a fantastic time to plan your goal-getting strategy for the upcoming year. However, when does that planning stop and the actual doing the do start? I've spoken to a lot of people and they use, and I've done this myself in the past, they use the excuse of planning as a reason not to start, and that's why they stay stuck. So it does, when you are planning, you do feel busy. So you do tell yourself, well, I'm busy planning, so that's fine, no problem. I'll start taking actions when I'm ready. However, a lot of people do use that as an excuse and they stay in the planning stage for far too long. And then they wonder why they get to the end of another year and those goals they wanted to achieve, they've not achieved. And there's many reasons why we do that. You know, there's the fear of failure, the fear of what other people might think. There's the fear of not successfully achieving those goals. All those kind of things keep you stuck and planning instead of doing what you know you should be doing, and that's taking the actions. So how do we get past that? Well, there's many techniques you can use to help you get past that kind of mindset. For example, a lot of people, especially in January, they will decide on these massive goals that they want to achieve, but they're so big that it just overwhelms them, and before they know it, they've given up on that dream. So you need to shrink it. Make these actions that you want to take manageable. Make sure you are capable of actually doing them. And each time that you do successfully achieve one of these goals, it'll give you that boost for the next one and for the next one. But the tool that I wanted to share today, the one that, if you look back on my channel, the YouTube channel from this week, I've shared a lot of shorts with different techniques that you could use, and they're all very beneficial. I find them all really helpful to give me that gentle kick up the backside that I need to get going and actually take the action instead of sitting there writing plan after plan after plan. It's not going to get you anywhere. But the one that I find most beneficial is finding an accountability partner. So find somebody, a coach. Who said that? Coach? But seriously, a coach or a friend or a family member. But the most important thing is finding somebody that you can trust and you're willing to take that gentle kick up the backside when they start to see you slacking or giving up. And when they do give you feedback, you can take it, you know, without getting put off by it or getting stressed out by it or getting offended by it. Which seems to be a world we live in nowadays. Everybody gets offended at everything nowadays. But finding somebody that you can trust and accept that that's what they're there for. They're your accountability partner. The reason I love it so much is I don't like to let people down. So if I've got an accountability partner now, he's a friend, but he's also a fellow business owner, and we basically do accountability for each other on a weekly basis. Try and meet up once a week if possible, and but we're in communication on messages all the time, just giving ourselves that little boost, that little gentle nudge when required, and just checking in with each other to make sure we are getting what we said we get done. And I hate letting people down, so when I have that person, I know that at the end of the week I have to let them know how I've got on. It gives me that motivation or that boost to do what I said I was going to do, so that I can go back to them at the end of the week having shown them that I've achieved what I said I would achieve. So that's the tool I wanted to share today. If you are still stuck in that planning stage, struggling to take the actions you know you need to take for whatever reason, find yourself somebody that you trust and build a partnership with them to help you, to give you the accountability you need and to help you move forward and achieve what you want to achieve on a weekly basis. So I'm just strolling up now through a little estate close to where I live. Absolutely stunning, I love it up here. Let me show you where I am. See the distance, the bridges. Nice day for a little stroll as well. And I just wanted to give you a little update on this channel as well. So when it comes to my shorts, they are going to be very much straight talking, to the point, tips, techniques, tools that you can use when it comes to resetting your mindset, improving your mindset, and how that aligns to our journey through life. So that's very much what that will all be about. Short, sharp, to the point. And then on a weekly basis, hopefully, no, I am going to do it. I've made it a goal of mine. I've been quite inconsistent, and I'm going to be more consistent going forward. And I'm going to make these videos much more conversational. They're going to be more in the moment when I'm out walking, when things might just pop into my head as I'm walking about, but I'll also show you, where I am, what I'm doing, because that's where I'd like to take this. I'd like to take this channel. So it's very much going to be, as I said, the shorts will stay the same. I've been getting great feedback on them. I was chatting to somebody today, in fact, and they did say to me, please Chris, don't stop what you're doing. So when you hear feedback like that, it just gives you a huge boost that you're obviously going in the right direction. So they'll stay as they are. But the longer videos that I'm doing now, I do try and keep them to 10 minutes or less. This one will hopefully be around about that, but I am known for having a bit of verbal diarrhea, and I will chat on for a bit sometimes, so please forgive me, but I'm hoping you do find it beneficial and you are enjoying the videos. But I do want to expand this, you know, take this channel travelling, going abroad with it, not just to travel but more to go and see how other cultures deal with their mindset, and the different techniques that you might learn there, or the different things that you'll learn by visiting other countries and seeing how they deal with the different parts of mindset, and how you can improve yours and grow yours, how you can manage it, how you control it, all these kind of things. So yeah, it was just a quick update on where I see this going. So as always, if you could please subscribe, please share, please like, please comment, and of course, as I say, please comment. So if there's anything you'd like to see me doing or talking about, please share, and I'll do what I can to create some content around about that. So it's going to finish on a quick reflection. So if you are still in that planning stage, planning all your 2026 goals, ask yourself the question, have you done enough planning? Is it time to actually start doing the do? And if you are looking for support in that, please go back and have a look at my channel, where I shared a lot of shorts, straight talking shorts, all to do with that subject this week, moving from stuck in the planning stage to getting the hell on with it. And just a quick round up on today's video, that one really beneficial tool I find incredibly beneficial if you are needing help: find an accountability partner, find somebody that you trust, that you are happy to accept a gentle nudge in the right direction when they find you sliding. They can give you feedback and all that kind of good stuff to help you achieve your material goals in life. And most importantly, we should all be planning towards to help us live that happier, more fulfilling life. A goal that we should all be trying to achieve every single day we wake up. Let me get out of the way, or I'm going to get taken out by this red van. Oh, it's a postman. Right, I'm going to leave you there now. Thanks all again. Again, just quickly, very grateful for you all for subscribing. As I say, I'm up to well over 300 now, and I am planning on making it bigger and better. I've got myself goals for the upcoming month, each quarter, and then for the full year where I want to take this, and I will achieve it, because that's the kind of mindset I now have. Have a great day. Thanks again for watching. If you've got this far, I'm incredibly grateful you've watched the entire video, and I will see you again all very soon for another mindful ramble. Onwards and upwards.